What's going on? It's Jason Heath, and we're taking a look at a very cool new resource by a great friend of mine. The Basis Guide to Injury Management, Prevention, and Better Health by Dr. Randy Kurtz. Volume 2 is now out, and I've had such a great time collaborating with Randy over the years. He's done Base and the Body, this wonderful video series for the International Society of Basis, and I just love the work that Randy does and has done and continues to do. So let's check this out. All right, signed copy. Thank you so much, Randy. And I've enjoyed Volume 1 of this series. I've recommended this to many people, and it's great to see Volume 2 out here. So this is not intended as a substitute for medical treatment. It's advice from an experienced chiropractor, chiropractic physician, acupuncturist, and musician. That's Randy, and a bass player. So this digs into thinking about health for both the double bass and the electric bass, and it's just a really cool look inside. He starts off by talking about mind games and just the mental component to everything that we do on the instrument, how important it is to think about that. We repeat what we learn, so just making sure that we have a grasp on what's going on up here is so important. In Chapter 2, Randy gets into the specifics of conditions more commonly seen in basses, what they mean, and the effect along with treatment options. So this goes through all sorts of things: Baker's cyst, basal joint arthritis. I will probably mispronounce a lot of this because I am not a medical professional. And these great diagrams, photos of these different hands and what they look like in certain conditions, so you can use that as a reference. Again, very interesting. Focal dystonia, that is something that has affected many musicians, and it's a complicated thing for sure, so Randy digs into that. That's great, quite a bit on focal dystonia. Frozen shoulder, TMJ, numbness in the various fingers, and again, lots of great illustrations showing where pain might be happening. Very interesting. Chapter 3 is about technique, the way you play, and he breaks it down into thought, intention, getting into position, engaging, and releasing, breaking down all of those concepts. Again, Randy's very clear when he does this. He demonstrates double bass technique, standing position, and all sorts of posture. I remember doing a clinic with him, I think in 2017, about this, so it's great to see him continuing to evolve his thoughts on this and lay them out cleanly and clearly like this. He gets into seated position for the double bass, things to look out for in terms of holding the arm too high or too low, what that might do. Then electric bass technique, and Randy is an electric bassist, so he has all sorts of great things to offer in terms of that. Has some parallels between that and the double bass, so that's interesting. Getting into bending the wrist in a certain way that is unhelpful. And then Chapter 4 is inspiration information, which is interesting. It's a bit of wisdom from various musicians and experts in their fields. What a great new resource from Randy. Again, I'm a fan of what he does. I've got more info to Randy linked down below. And if you want to learn more about injury prevention and the bass, check out the video we've got linked up to here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.